Audio Diary 2. The thing about the new, wrestling thing or whatever that's been going on YouTube for a while, I just wanted to get this out there, but I honestly want people like KSI to lose. I don't support KSI, I don't support the Logan Paul and Jake Paul brothers. I don't like anybody that's a part of it. But from a recent video that I've seen about the actual, interview thing for, their pre-show or whatever, or pre-fight or whatever, between, Logan Paul, where his father's there and he's just sitting there, and KSI comes in with a really crappy wig. I honestly feel bad for once for Logan Paul. I honestly liked him for once. You have Logan Paul that's there just freaking, just yelling at Logan Paul the whole time while he just sits there and takes it. You have Logan Paul just actually holding himself together for once and actually not doing anything bad. This is really rare for me to see from him in particular. That he's not doing anything eccentric, not hurting anybody, not doing anything just annoying. He's just sitting there, not saying anything, and he takes all of the freaking, things being thrown on stage or whatever. He takes what KSI is yelling at him. He doesn't like the fighting, as you can, tell. You can see that he's not comfortable at all with this whole, setup. You can see that he doesn't really particularly like being there. Which brings me to another thing. That KSI, when he's, insulting his father, what does his father have to do with anything? And, the father ended up being dragged in just because his father didn't, hold himself back instead of falling for KSI's antics where he wants to cause drama. And you can see that in, multiple of KSI's videos and stuff. He wants to challenge people. He wants them to freaking come at him so he can get more views and stuff like that. And it's pretty obvious. I'm a really, low channel. I don't have any subscribers. I don't have anything. But I actually want to talk about this sort of stuff. I don't want to, side on either side. I want to go with what my heart feels. I don't really feel obligated to say, oh, this person should win over this person. But I just want, the best person to win. And with KSI, I don't feel like he's the best person for this. Or the best person that should win. You had him in the Joe Weller thing, where he literally makes fun of suicide on Suicide Awareness Day. You have him going against Net Nobody, where he ended up friggin' bringing in the wife of his son and stuff, and literally using her in his YouTube video of his so-called diss track. And you also had him just spewing a lot of stuff that's either personal or just made up about Net Nobody. You also have, how, he was on stage where he was, yelling at Logan Paul, making fun of him and stuff, saying, oh, London lost a lot of things. First thing is Trump, and then second, that we have you here now. And the thing about that is, Logan Paul, he was technically invited there by KSI himself, because KSI wanted to challenge him to the fight. So if you're gonna make that as a freaking insult, you're the core problem to that, because you're the one that literally brought him over, because you are the one that wanted to fight him. It's not his fault. You're the one that brought him into this. You're the one that brought him there. That's all I wanted to say. I honestly don't like any of them. I don't like any of the friggin' Paul brothers. They cause too much mayhem. They cause a lot of problems. They break stuff. They annoy people. They are very disrespectful in other countries and stuff. But I've seen him in that one interview thing, holding himself together and actually being respectable. Unlike KSI, who ends up yelling at him, wearing a wig, thinking he's clever and stuff, thinks that he looks like him, even though it looks nothing like him because the wig is complete crap. And it is really messy, even though Logan's hair is messy, it looks nothing like that because it's a dirty blonde hair. And it's also more like a bush. It's all like on itself. It's floofy in a way. It's not just wild. It's actually contained somewhat. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. That